Okay guys, welcome to my channel, welcome to my page. So today I'm going to show you. Normally now you know what I normally trade, SMC. So yesterday I dropped a concept, so today I'm dropping another concept, still SMC, and I'm going to show you another entry tricks, like how to enter for the trade, how to enter, where you are supposed to enter from. That is what I'm going to share with you guys today on this clean chart. So first thing first, what do we normally identify? The first thing that we want to look out for in our daily chart is your break of structure. This is the break of structure. Normally, remember, we are dealing with 30 minutes. You want to see things happening fast. So we go to our 30-minute time frame. What do we want to identify on the 30-minute time frame? Is the first thing first is your break of structure. After you have identified the break of structure, you mark the last low point that leads to the break of structure. After marking the last low point that leads to the break of structure, you identify your fair value gap. Remember, once market break a structure, it always gives a fair value gap. So this point was the very last fair value gap, because there was a gap here, there was another gap here. So you can just refine this last gap here and hold on for market to pull back and fill in the gap. Remember, I said something that once market creates a gap, I'm not the one even saying it's because it's normal. That is how markets move. Once market creates a gap, it's normally go back to filling that gap. That is what you should understand. So once you get your break of structure, get your last low point, get your the fair value gap, wait for market to pull back and fill in that gap. Once market pull back, fill in that gap, what you want to look out for is either you look out for your reversal pattern, or at this level you look out for your reversal pattern, because definitely market has filling the gap, gotten to your extreme point of interest. So you were supposed to buy to come, because it was a break to the up, so you're supposed to buy and continue. This is where you have to buy and take your profit. This you are taking your profit, so you have to buy. So you're supposed to look for your reversal pattern here. So how are you going to identify those your pattern? And remember, you have to identify also your market shifts from this bearish to bullish before you now enter. So how are you going to enter? How will you now know when to enter? This is what I'm going to show to you guys. So you go to your 5 minutes. Let's go. Once market gets to this point, that's your extreme point of interest here. Once this I want to explain something to you guys here. So remember, this was the zone in the 30-minute time frame. So once market got into this your points of interest, what you are supposed to look out for here is, number one thing, your market shifts or your reversal pattern. Understand? So we have gotten, this is a confirmation. You got your face mark. Once market got, this was the last low that leads to this last market got into this our extreme point of interest. So pay attention. What happened here was this: market pull up again. This was where we got the market shifts. This is where the market shift happened. Before the market shift happened, remember, when market shift happened, it will have to pull back again to our what? To the last order block that caused the market shift. Can you see it? So if you have missed an entry to enter from, if you have missed to enter from this point to take a buy from this point, if you have missed to take a buy from this point, I'm going to show you another where you're supposed to take another buy from, because that is where you tell me. So market shift happened. This is where the market shift happened. Market pull back to the last sell that caused the market shift. So you see a market pull back, and that is where market start buying. So I want to show you guys where you can, if you have missed that entry, this is where you're supposed to enter again. So now, what is this? What can you see here? This is head and shoulder. That is the reversal pattern. You get? So there is nothing that should stop you from entering for a buy, even at this level. Taking your buy here, take your buy here, keep your stop loss here, enter buy, knock buy position, chop money. See na market they go. See where we are taking our take profits here. So if you enjoyed this video, and if you want me to bring more something like this more and explain more to the chart for all of us to benefit and chop from the market, you get, I beg, hit the like button, share and subscribe to my abeg. No forget to follow abeg. Thank you. I love you guys.